make your adjustments. I think I might cut out a little bit of the light because it's going to kind of interfere with the next part. The animation part where the fun happens. But, just like that, fix it up. And just remember, yours does not have to look exactly like mine. I mean, it's all about opinion. Like, for me, okay, I think this looks good, fine. For you, nah, you might not think it looks so good. And actually, a good idea might be to... Oh, nah, should be fine. If you really want to go into detail, you might want to crop between the legs. But there's barely a gap, and I think the black is just the shadow. But that's it for cropping my sister. So close that, hit that, and let's that's name crop one. Let's bring this in again. So I think right now, okay, this footage we have right over here, we are not gonna touch, so we're gonna just name it original footage. And so we make sure that we don't modify it or anything, we are going to hit the lock button, and that means we can't play with it unless we unlock it. Okay, so as you can see right here is that we have my sister. We can drag her around and all that, and we want to make sure that this layer is on top of everything else. Now one issue here obviously is that the timing is incorrect. I mean, the shot is in before where it's not necessary, so it's quite easy to correct. Just using page up and page down, or actually not even moving at all, which was what was happening before. Just hit that spot and cut it out. That's the wrong layer. Just cut it like that. Now it looks completely normal. Well, not actually, because we have to turn on our clean shots so we can create the illusion. So, whoops. Okay, that's one other thing. The clean shots have to be cropped as well. So go back over here and just click both of these, hold shift and select them both, drag it, whoops, turn it on, and that's the thing that's fixed. Yeah. As you can see right now, like, yeah, she just jumps in, she's frozen, doesn't look too realistic. I mean, you can see some jumps in the curtain down there, which will be fixed and will be quite painful to do. And also, if you really want to pay attention to detail, you'll notice that, just look at the footage, pick a spot right here. I'm going to go in frame by frame. You can see, because of the footage itself, the quality of it, you can see a bit of noise and grain, right? You can see a bit of blur happening, and then you get to here where there's a still shot and nothing's moving over here. So it's moving now. Over here it's not moving at all. And I mean, you know, to make things look nice and realistic, you're going to have to go through the pain of correcting that, which After Effects does contain tons of tools to be able to do it. So let's start off with the animation part. Also, file, save. We have to remember to continuously do that. I'm not sure if After Effects has an autosave feature, but if it does, then great. Okay, crop one, hit P for position, click the time, the stopwatch to create a keyframe. Go forward maybe 10 frames, doesn't really matter at this point, we'll end up changing it, this is just nice to work with. Hit this button to add a keyframe, and let's drag my sister down all the way until her head is no longer in the shots. And there you have it. Let's just have a look here. Okay. Alright, right now the problem is that my sister obviously is just kind of just hovering downwards into there. It's not looking too good. quite easy. We can fix it up. And see, the great thing about shots like this is that, I mean, she's gonna be falling so fast, and we're gonna add some blur and all that you're not even gonna realize that it's a still image. I mean, if we were to do it professionally, if you had a green screen, if you had the money, the time, the lighting, you know, you put it behind a green screen, have her moving on some ropes, could all work out. But I mean, this is the cheap way. But you'll find that practicing and using these ways, I mean, if you're gonna come up in the industry, it's gonna be a breeze when you start using the equipment like a green screen and all that. So this is actually quite good practice. But right now, let's just go back and forth, see if there's the right speed. I think it's gone a bit slow. You kind of like add the effect that she goes a little bit quicker when she falls into the box. Like maybe adds the effect that it's sucking her in or something. But also you got to take into account this is also going to accelerate as she falls more and more. I think we can take this forward one frame. Real quickly, I think we should just fix up the mask a little bit, just by hitting the crop, hitting hitting M, opening this, and just adjust the feather maybe by 1. It kind of takes off the hard edge. And the mask expansion maybe by -1. Might not work. Oh, that looks alright. We can go -2. Might be able to get away with it. And basically that just shrinks it. It actually looks a lot better. And yeah, that's it. Just shrinks it so there's less of a white outline. Alright, now there's another problem, as there always are. As you can see, it does not look like she's gone into the box. It just looks stupid right now. So let's fix this up. Go layer, new, solid. We want to make it black. What we're making right now is a track mat. So name it crop 1 track mat. So we'll go C1 track mat. I think it's one word, but yeah, I mean, what you name it doesn't really matter. It's completely up to you. And yep, it's all good. Make comp size and hit OK. All right. Hit the I button to make it not visible, and also hit the I button on crop 1. And basically all we want to do is make a outline of the box right here. There. I think that's it, just all on the outside. I think that should be fine. Yeah, because we wanted to be in front of that part, but behind here. Okay, it's no problem. Alright, give it some space, because we want to make sure we cover my sister's whole body. And now we are complete. Alright, so what we have there is that. And now we want to turn this on. And we're going to hit F4. Click crop 1, track mats, alpha mats, inverted. And now you can see she's actually going into the box instead of kind of going over it. And listen, right now, just don't worry about all this dodgy stuff happening with the curtains, and I mean the box just glitching out. Everything's going to be fixed, but the important part right now is to do all the easy stuff and then the hard stuff later. I mean, hopefully you find this easy. It is a little bit hard and time consuming, but try and bear with me. Alright, so these shots, don't need them. Lock it and lock this. And now we are going to want to skip all the way to this part. Alright, let's shut off all this. Let's come down here. And now what we're going to do is the same thing we did for the first box. Is we're going to find the perfect position, or what we think is the perfect position, and we want to kind of have a flying out the shots. Um, the closer she is to jumping, the better it's gonna look, because it's gonna blend in more. But you gotta kind of find the balance, and also you gotta find a nice frame to mask out, because as you can see here, I mean her arm's basically half gone. So you know what? Oh, jeez, it's so hard to decide. Yeah, alright. Let's just go for that. Alright, actually, right now, I'm gonna split this tutorial into two. I've just gone over the 20-minute mark. The other tutorial is located in the same folder. I'm just doing this so I can make sure I don't lose my work like last time if I have a power out or anything. So, I'll see you guys in the next tutorial, and we will continue from exactly where we finished. Alright, thanks guys.